everybody. Ooh, I need to adjust this real quick. You're seeing the edge of my green screen. Whoop. There we go. Better-ish? Yeah, I think that's better. Well, hello everybody. Happy Friday to you all. Hope everybody is having a good Friday. Normally I would just kind of jump right in, but I figured I would take a minute and, kind of get things set up and play a little bit of relaxing music while we do that. Hope everybody's having a good day. I've got my day off from work here. Plus, I'd like to delay just a second or two because it's looking like my internet is not super stable right now, so I'm going to kind of wait for that to stabilize, and then we'll get going. How's everybody doing today? What are we all doing with our Fridays? I'll give people a few more minutes to get into the chat here. I'm locked in and I'm ready for a long stream today, and I have somebody who wanted to come say hello. Hello. Did you know you're on the internet? Did you know that? What do you think? Are you happy to be here? What do you think? Yeah. You just want the pets. You just want the pets. You're a good cat. Yep. And now you want down. Okay. Okay, let go of my pants. And down we go. And no snacks for you. These are human snacks. Those are human snacks. All right. Let's see if our internet is just like struggling. Let's see if we can't fix that up a bit here. Dropped frame 0. But our bit rate's too high. Well, I'm just working on getting some things set up here. Getting my controller linked up. And hoping to wait out this instability on my internet here. Oops, sorry. Was messing with the audio there, and if I blew out anybody's eardrums, I apologize. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? It's Friday. That's good. Well, let me check one thing here. drop that to 4,500. That'll do the trick. Okay, let's see if that does the trick for us. Dropped the bit rate. All right. Well, looks like we have fixed our stability issue. Our stream quality is excellent, which is great. Thank you, Internet, for that quick fix. Well, hello, everybody. My name's Sean. I go by PNW Sean on the Twitch and YouTube. Today, we're going to be playing a little bit of a Kaizo Super Mario World hack called Chicanery that we've been plugging through. I am locked in for a long stream today, which is great. But I figured I'd just kind of play some music, sit in front of a cozy fire, as you can see behind me, and kind of get things set up slowly but surely. Getting very excited about the holidays here. It's been a pretty good week. Christmas is coming up. Hanukkah starts on Sunday. It's good. Me and my kiddo made a gingerbread house a couple days ago, so that was really exciting. It was one of those kits that they have at Trader Joe's, and the cat just can't seem to get enough. Hey, kitty cat. Come here. Hi. Get over here. Do you just need to be the center of attention? She just needed to sit in my lap. But yeah, we made one of those gingerbread kit houses from Trader Joe's. He seemed to really enjoy that, as did I. We spilled sprinkles everywhere in the house, so I vacuumed them all up, but, you know, we're still finding them everywhere and probably will for years to come, which is neat. After we finished the gingerbread house, my kid, who is 4, he wanted to eat the whole gingerbread house right after we finished making it. And I'm like, oh, bud, it's not really how it works, man. But I did let him eat a little bit of it, and he was pretty excited about that, and then was running around like a crazy person for the next couple hours on a sugar high. So that was pretty funny. We kind of made a whole holiday day out of it. We watched the 1964 or 1966, I can't remember which, Frosty animated film, the Rankin and Bass, Frosty the Snowman with Burl Ives, and then we also watched the old Grinch movie as well, the original one from the 60s, which is I would argue the best. Still haven't seen the new one that came out about, I don't know, 8 years ago or so with Benedict Cumberbatch. But Yeah, so we watched those two movies, and he really, really enjoyed those, especially the Frosty movie. And then we also tried to watch the Burl Ives Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and that didn't go as well. Didn't go as well, chat room. He liked it at the beginning, but he was pretty freaked out by the abominable snowman when he first made his appearance, and we had to turn that one off. Anything with any conflict or anything like, remotely frightening or not happy, he has a really rough time with that. We are firmly getting into holiday mode here around the house. I think this weekend we may go get a Christmas tree at a tree farm, which, I'm a big proponent of the live trees, so we do that every year. Me and kiddo and the wife might make some holiday cookies, maybe some shortbread or gingerbread cookies this weekend, and there's a community skating iceplex not too far away from us, so I think that we will perhaps go and do that this weekend, so I'm pretty excited about that. Otherwise, what else is going on? I watched some of the Game Awards last night. Wasn't able to watch the whole thing. I did have to work yesterday, albeit from home, which is exciting. Since I got my work from home kit, they hooked me up with an extra monitor, so I now have a 3-monitor setup and 2 cameras. 3 cameras if I really want to do that. I don't really see a reason why I would use 3 cameras, but 2 cameras maybe sometimes. But I've got my 3-monitor mega desk happening, which is pretty exciting. But while I was finishing up my workday, I did get to watch a little bit of the Game Awards last night, which was great. Expedition 33, Claire Obscura, pretty well cleaned house from what I can see. Still haven't gotten a chance to play that one yet, but it is on my wish list. In terms of what was exciting on there, there are a few things. They always show a bunch of new games at the Game Awards that are coming up. They did reveal the new Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic game, which is a sequel to the sequel to Knights of the Old Republic, so that looks pretty exciting. The trailer I don't think there's a release date yet, but the trailer did look exciting. Also, Larian, the studio that made Baldur's Gate, did announce they're going to be putting out Divinity, a new game in the Divinity series, which is, similar to Baldur's Gate, but a little bit of a different combat system from what I understand, not having played the Divinity series, but it's supposed to be even bigger than Baldur's Gate, which is crazy. So I've got now motivation to finally finish Baldur's Gate 2 years later. They announced there's a new side-scrolling Mega Man game coming out in 2027, which is pretty exciting. Dual Overdrive, I believe is what it's called. And a game where you play as a dog and you shepherd sheep called Free Shepherd. It's exactly what it sounds like. You play as like a looks like an Australian shepherd, maybe on some kind of deserted planet, shepherding sheep, which is pretty funny. I'll try it. They announced the new, or not announced, I should say, but showed a trailer for the new Street Fighter movie, which is pretty exciting. It looks so campy, and it looks like they are being so true to the source material, and I couldn't be more excited. My wife has been watching the P. Diddy documentary that was produced by 50 Cent, and kind of learning some of the history about like Death Row records, and has a new, I would say, understanding and love for 50 Cent. And the fact that he's playing Balrog in that movie has her very, very excited. So we watched that trailer together, and she was pretty stoked about it. And then Resident Evil Requiem, Resident Evil 9 confirmed that Leon will play a prominent role in the game, which I'm sure has a lot of people excited. My wife is a lover of the Resident Evil games. She's played and almost beaten Resident Evil 2, the remake. I'm sure she'll play Resident Evil 3 remake at some point, and we've already agreed to have a spooky Resident Evil Requiem 9 date when that movie, or when that game comes out. So pretty exciting. Game Awards overall were a lot of generally there's not a ton of things that I'm excited about, but there's usually a few things that I'm like really excited about. So there was a few definitely highlights in there. But anyway, I think that our stream quality is good. I have everything that we need set up here. I've got my snacks. So I think that we are going to go ahead and dive into chicanery and see if we can beat this thing today. So we'll go ahead and fade out the tunes, and we'll jump into a little bit of chicanery. And if you guys happen to notice that the game audio is too loud, anything like that, let me know, and I will happily address that. All right, let's do one more thing here. Okay, let's dive right in. All right, we beat climate change on the last time that we played. And now it's time for Thalasso. And I'll inevitably have to warm up. Oh, it's a water level. Oh, but press B to swim. Press up while swimming to ascend faster. Press down and forward while swimming to go straight. Okay. Okay, so those hurt me. Okay, I see. Alright, that makes sense. Okay. Oh. Oh, it turns the water off. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, so we turn the water on and off. I see. This is crazy. I'm gonna struggle with this level, I can already tell. I have not done a lot of water Kaizo. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to spin jump off of those guys. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, gonna have to get reacquainted with my claw grip. Dang. Okay. You know, I've been using my Switch Pro controller to play this hack, which is fine. But I think that I may want to switch to a more retro style controller. But I can't decide if I want to get like a... Can't decide if I want to get a, you know, Nintendo Switch like online, like wireless, like SNES controller. Oh, I see. Okay, great. Or if I want to go with a second or off-market like like 8-bit dough apparently makes really good wireless controllers, but a lot of them do have joysticks on them, and I don't really want the joystick, because I feel like it does kind of get in the way of my claw grip a little bit if I'm going to be playing more of these Kaizo hacks, which I plan to. So I'm just kind of trying to decide what I'm going to do there. Dang. Okay, so I gotta remember I have to press down and forward to swim forward, which is not how my brain remembers this game. Okay. Okay, spin. Dang. So yeah. Kind of trying to figure out which type of controller I want to get, and I honestly, I'll probably end up trying a couple of them before I'll probably end up trying a few of them before I land on the one, or a couple before I end up landing on the one that I really want to stick with. Okay, so, okay, go down. Okay, gotta catch it. Okay, I can go faster. Oh, okay. Man, this is gonna be tough. I'm bad at water levels on normal Super Mario World, so having to do a Kaizo water level is gonna be pretty rough, I think. Okay. Okay. Remember, down. I have to press down and forward if I want to swim straight, which is super confusing. I don't know, guys. Forget beating this hack today. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this level today. And then up fast. Oh, okay, so I gotta get up there and get onto the platform. Okay. We are racing against the clock. I like how the fish follow me on the screen when I turn the water off. Okay. Alright, get across there, down. Dang. I keep going up too fast and hitting the fish. Okay, jump, jump, spin, fall to my doom. Ugh, why did it have to be a water level? Okay, jump, jump, spin, die. You know, I'm not a huge Starbucks person, but the chestnut praline latte at the holidays just hits different. It's pretty darn good. Oh, there's a kitty cat. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to let this cat out of the room because I think she wants out. Stand by. Oh, sorry about that. Cat needed out of the room, and I will take that opportunity to grab a little snack. Just a little snack. Some gamer food, gamer fuel. Okay. Yeah, these changed up water physics are gonna take me a long time to get used to. And then I'm gonna finish the level and then never see them again. Okay. Alright, here we go. Spin jump. Drop. And then up, 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 up. Fast. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Here we go. Let's go! First checkpoint. Are you kidding me? Let's go! I did not expect to hit that so fast. Let's go! That, my friends, is very exciting. Let's see what the rest of the level carries or has coming for us. Did not expect to do that well. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I gotta go fast through there. Tough. Well, we hit the first checkpoint a lot faster than I certainly expected to. Ah, dang. Okay, so gotta be faster. And better. You gotta go really fast through there. Why does he go so... Like, I swear that guy hasn't hit the block yet, and he is already going. Okay, just keep the momentum going. Close. Okay. So far, this level hasn't been as bad as I... Oops. If I didn't drop my controller. Okay. Here we go. Get up there. Oh! It's close. Alright, here we go. We honestly made it to that first checkpoint way faster than I anticipated. Which is great. Okay, and fast. Too fast. Hope everybody's doing well today. For those of us just coming in, my name's Sean. I go by PNW Sean on the Twitch and YouTube. And we are playing the Super Mario World Kaizo hack called Chicanery. Beginner's Edition, because I've never played a Kaizo hack before. We've beaten 9 levels so far. Working on number 10. I swear that turtle turns when he sees me coming, which is annoying. Okay, very good. There we go. Now, how... Okay, so I'm supposed to take the... Okay, so let's do a little bit of analysis here before we retry. What we need to do here, if you're looking at my mouse, is we've sped up here swimming, and we've hit this up block or this on block to turn off the water and then get onto this platform here. We need to jump up once, hit this, jump up again and jump through the hole onto this platform, jump here, and then we need to probably do a spin jump because it's lower, across, pick up this block, kick it this way over here to hit these 2 on blocks, which will turn the water back on, and then we have to swim back up this way. Okay, that makes sense. Let's try again. I'm feeling encouraged because we made it to the first checkpoint on this level a lot faster than I thought we were going to, so either this level is easier than I thought it was going to be, or I'm just built different. All right. Okay, fast. Hit that. Okay, good. Ah! Really gotta make sure that I do the spin jump there. I wasn't thinking and swapped out of my claw grip, which is not helpful. Dang. It's hard to remember because they've added this new directionality function where if I press up, I'll swim faster. And if I press down and forward, I will swim straight. And it's hard to remember that. It's not something my brain naturally wants to do after having played Mario World for so long earlier in life. Okay. Dang. Remember, down and forward to not swim up. Oh. Well, that was going well, until it wasn't. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Whoops. Yep. Too fast. All right, jump, hit that, turn the water on. Dang. Here we go. Ah, too slow. Okay. All right, hit that. Too fast. Okay, here we go. That turtle turns back to the left too fast, and I don't care for it. Nope, too slow. I think I might try to swap out of claw grip mode for this. Let's see. Oh, I can stomp them. That's good to know. I mean, not that it helps me much. Okay, so let's go. I'm back to saying the water worlds are hard. Yep. Okay, here we go. Fast, fast, fast. Too fast. Okay, up and over. Hit the block. Turn on the water. I am of the opinion. I know that I feel like every single one of these games, like, they feel like it has to have a water level. I just don't think water levels are fun. Not a fan. So this is one we will get through it together. And then we'll move on. Okay. Okay, I don't understand because I feel like sometimes I'm hitting the up button and it's just not shooting him up like I want it to. Okay, here we go. All right. Dang. It's like I get up there and then I panic. Okay. All right, hit that. Down and forward. Up, up, up. Up, up. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Just end it. I wonder if we can... Nope. Okay. It was worth a try. To see if we could cheat. Dang. Okay, up and over. I swear he turns around too early. I hate water levels. They are not fun for me. I just really hope that after we get past this initial obstacle that there's not another obstacle or that there's a checkpoint or else I'm cooked. Here we go. All right. Oh, I panicked again. Okay, here we go. Okay. Jump, jump, straight across. Oh my god, that was my best one I'd done yet, and I boofed it by bouncing on the guy's head. Okay. I just like, I get up there and I panic because there's just like, there's too much stuff going on. Okay, here we go. This is good. Here we go. Oh no, did I need to bring that with me? Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think I'm starting to get the hang of the upswim a little bit better, maybe. It's still like, it's not supernatural for me, but I'm getting better. Dang. I'm getting closer. Too high. Okay. They're honestly, if I do this right, there should be more than enough time for me to get through here. Like, plenty of time. But I'm just like, I'm on the struggle bus on this part for some reason. Because I'm not used to the water physics. Okay, here we go. Not gonna lie, I'm sweating a little bit. My wife is downstairs, and she did warn me that she was turning the heat on, so... Or it could be that I'm wearing this festive flannel, who's to say? Too fast. Well, I think that first part of the level may have given me a little false sense of confidence. Go! No! Okay. But yeah, that first level, I'm not sure if that first part of the level, if it was just much easier, or if I kind of like beginner's luck fluked my way through it. Okay. I'm getting better at that part. It doesn't feel natural to me at all. Like, it almost feels like I'm trying to write left-handed. But I am starting to pick it up. A little bit, I think. For those who tuned in late, in this level, hitting those switches turns the water on and off. And so when I turn it off, or on, the water turns on. And the water physics start. But then the controls are also different. I have to press forward and down to make him just swim forward, and then up to make him swim up really fast, which, to move through this level fast enough, you have to use the up swim mechanic. And I'm just having a really hard time timing it through this section with the turtles. Okay. Okay, grab that. No! And then when I get up top, you might notice that it looks a little bit weird when I grab that exploding block, because once you grab the exploding block, that also changes the water physics a little bit, because it's buoyant. So you start floating and you gotta press down, and then it's hard to explain. So you get the block, and then it makes you buoyant. So you kind of do this weird like raise up thing, and then you press down and you do a little bloop, bloop, but then you have to swim up and then go this way, and I have to get the block all the way to this off switch, and then once I get it to the off switch, I have to bounce off of this up to who knows what comes next. The end of the level, I hope. Let's do it. It's so unnatural the way they've changed the water physics. I am getting... I don't know if you noticed when I get to the turtles, I'm getting better at the... You kind of have to use the down, the forward and down command to kind of to halt your momentum so you don't run into them when you're going fast. Okay, there we go. Okay, grab, down. No! Okay, well this at least gives us a chance to see what's coming up next. So I'm gonna have to bounce and get up onto the platform, jump and hit this block. I don't know what that block is gonna do, but I assume I'm gonna have to get on top of it and then maybe jump over this thing here and end up here and then jump over again and then jump over again. I don't know, man. Don't know. Feels bad, man. All right. Those turtles can kick rocks. Dang, too fast. Alright, jump up and over, hit the block, get up here, don't suck at the game, don't suck at the game. Okay, there we go. Kick. Dang, man. Okay. It's a good thing the music is good or I'd be really annoyed. All right. Jump. And it gets me sometimes when you turn the water back off because you just drop when you're not expecting it to. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. No! We had it! All right, that's progress. Oh, I let go of it! Sean, what are you doing? All right. Swapping between the swimming and the regular is really tough. It's what some would call not fun. Okay, there we go. And the placement of those purple damage blocks right above there is just like really diabolical. Not a fan. Okay. All right. It feels like we've made progress, but at the same time, we've made almost no progress. Does that make sense? Anybody following this? Just me? Cool. I gotta slow it down there. I have time there. I just can't panic. Okay, get up there. Okay, what now? Okay. Oh, that's the end of the level! That's the end of the level! We're right there! Okay. That's the end of the level, so all we have to do, we have to hit this block quickly, then we have to climb up a little bit, jump over, get onto this platform, and then jump up, and that green orb is the end of the level. We're there. We are there. Okay. Sean is filled with determination. All right, we are almost there. I feel like the water physics are just like so hard that they had to make this a shorter level. Dang. Okay. I always, even though I know exactly what to do, I keep panicking at that part. Okay, there we go. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Chill. Okay, jump over. Jump over! Okay. I keep, without thinking about it, swapping from my claw grip to my... Even killed that turtle. Take that. Okay, here we go. This feels good. No! Felt good. It felt good, and then it didn't feel good. Okay. Okay, kick. Kick! Okay, we're running short on time. Dang. It's hard. It's not impossible, but it's hard. Okay, there we go. No! Pain. Okay. Okay, up and over. Hit the block. Swim. Swim for your life. I don't know why, but it helps me to verbally say out loud what needs to be done. It's like a mental checklist. Up and over. Okay, jump. Every time. Why am I so bad at this? Okay, there we go. Okay. No! Why did I press down there? Okay. Up and over, hit the block, swim for our lives. I feel like I may be timing it strangely there, which may be causing me some problems, but who's to say? Plenty of time. Good. It's really hard to not, like, panic at that part. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get a little snack. Thought I was gonna squirt right through there. And when I didn't squirt, I was pretty disappointed. Come on, I was up and over and like... If I am kicking that turtle in the eyeballs, then that should count as me hurting him, and not the other way around. Okay, there we go. What do you mean? What do you mean? I hit the... What do you mean? I hit these purple blocks up here. If I can point at them. It's harder than it looks. I hit these blocks with the block. And it still didn't change anything. Rigged. Okay, there we go. I don't... I swear that I am not holding up when he's kicking that up. I mean, clearly I am, but it doesn't feel like it. Okay, this feels good. Okay, hit that. Let's go! Bum, 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 ba-da-ba-ba. Let's go. All right, one level down for the day. Yeah, we'll continue and save. And next we have Away We Drift. I'm curious. How many exits in Chicanery Beginner's Edition? Okay, so there are 23 exits in this game, which means 23 things along with some secrets. I think we've beaten 10 or 11. Oh, okay. This is some Sonic music, I think. Okay, hold on. Do not let anything touch these off switches, including Mario. Okay. So what do I do? Okay, so wait, okay, so I have to get them. Oh, wow. Okay. I can't get it either. Okay. What the heck am I supposed to do here? Okay. Holy moly. Okay, so up high to get this one, and get that one. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough. Good thing the music is a bop. What? What hit it? Okay. What? What hit the switch? I don't understand. Oh. I'm confused. Okay, got that one. Okay, so I gotta... That makes sense. So I've got to get this. I've got to get this one. I've got to bop the turtle, jump over this. Okay, so this one... Okay. So I need to get this first mushroom, bounce and get that one, hit the turtle. I think I'm gonna have to backtrack a little bit. Okay. Okay, we lost our music, which is confusing. Hold on just a second. Okay, good. Saved our progress, which is nice. If they would just put that purple block on the ground so I could actually grab it. What the heck? Anything that has to do with grabbing blocks is really tough for me. Okay. Okay, so I don't have to touch it from the side. I just have to jump on top and then grab. Wait. Wait. So if I kick the block, it's gonna hit the on-off switch, which is a problem. So I have to grab the block, hold on to it, and then hit him like that. What in the... Okay, so I clearly have to grab that turtle shell, I think. Okay. Interesting. Let's grab that. Grab the mushroom up top. Get that guy. Run into him with the block. Oh, I see. And then I have to stop the turtle block, or the turtle shell. Grab it. Grab it. I don't know why all of these spiky turtle dudes are so keen on falling to their death. Ah. I don't know if I'm supposed to grab that shell or just murk the shell. Right, I forgot. I can't kick the purple block. I have to just into me. Nope. I can't kick the block. I have to run into. All right. Patriarchal racketry. You, my friend, are now banned. Don't try to sell me stuff, please and thank you. You know what you did. Okay. Okay, so grab the purple block. Run into the dude, jump over, grab that. Okay. Okay, now what in the world do I do here? Maybe I just have to wait it out? Boy, nope. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, I was almost there. So here's where I went wrong. I did what I was supposed to, where I stopped the red shell, and then I picked it up, brought it over here, kicked it up, hit that guy, which is what I was supposed to do. But then I had to run over here and stomp the turtle, and then run into the pipe, and that should hypothetically get me to the checkpoint. Oh, I hit it myself. Shoot. Okay. Dang, I missed him. Alright, get this mushroom. Bounce up, get this mushroom. Bop him, and then kill myself. These are the steps to success. Alright. Get the mushroom. Jump over here. Nope. Okay, get the short mushroom. Bounce and get the tall mushroom. Bop him. Grab this block. Bop him. Grab this mushroom. Stop the red shell. Or don't. That's fine. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do. Okay. Grab that. I hope everybody's enjoying watching this as much as I'm enjoying playing it. Oh, so close! This is my first time ever playing a Kaizo hack. At least this playthrough is. And I'm really enjoying it. I am honestly kind of hooked, and I'm probably going to keep playing these a lot. Okay, so I got to be closer when I bounce on that. Okay. And I also can't hit the on-off switch myself. Okay, so I think what I need to do, instead of trying to just like hit the turtle on the bottom and hit the spiky guy on top at the same time, is to stop, slow down, hit this guy, bop him, and then go in the pipe! Let's go! Okay, now what on earth is going on here? Okay, so... Oh, no. Okay, so I have to spin jump him to make him explode. Okay, wait. Okay, so I have to spin jump through him. Get that. Nope. Okay. Okay. Requires a little bit of patience. Okay, so we have to spin jump through him. Get that. Get the Yoshi. I gotta make him eat all these guys. Whoops. Alright. Get that. Get that. No. Yeah, if you guys don't remember, in the original Super Mario World, there were the little baby Yoshis, and you would pick them up, and you would make them eat a few bad guys, and after they ate a few bad guys, they would grow into a full-grown one. So we're using that mechanic here to make them eat the bad guys that are trying to hit the on-off signs and making our lives miserable. No! Grab, spin, get the Yoshi, eat, 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 eat. Wait, what do I do now? Oh, okay, so I did not know I could kick the Yoshi and use him as an object. We all learned something new today. Or maybe the people who are watching this already knew that. And I just look like a big dum-dum. Okay, grab that mushroom, spin, grab the Yoshi. I just wish I could just, like, jump straight away and hit that, but I can't. Eat. Eat. Kick. Kick. Oh, no. Okay, so I have to kick the Yoshi up into the air to hit... I have to kick the Yoshi up in the air to hit the fireball before he can hit the on-off switch. Eat. 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 Got it. Okay. Woo! There's the ending! Let's go! 2 down. Alright. How are we feeling? Feeling good? I feel good. Ooh boy. Forgot to turn my mic back on. You may notice my Mariners cup. Hot dogs from heaven. They're parachuting. Alright. So I think we're going to get a Bowser Skull coming up. Skeleton coming up out of the River of Fire. Human remains. Does not inspire confidence. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay, so I think what we've got happening here... This is the first level we've seen with a screen wrap. So what that means is... I'm gonna jump into this hole, which seemingly would be to my death. But instead, it's going to go down here, and then drop me here. And I'll have to go up and over this. Land on the skull platform here and then jump here, but basically I'm going to be going down and then through and then up to go up through the bottom. So it's going to be kind of like brain teasers. Okay. so screen wrap. Nope. Okay. I didn't realize that the skulls were going to come back up. Okay, go down. Oh, I see. Okay. Understood. Jump through there. Oops. Okay, jump there. Too early. I think that I want to try and jump off the higher one on top. Okay. Oh, okay, so I gotta hit that block. Oh, too early. Okay. So down through the pit. Jump on the skull, jump over. Bounce on the turtle. Down through the hole, jump, hit that, on top. Down through the hole we go, but I gotta keep going right, which is not intuitive. And he, just to test it, he goes right really fast. Okay, good to know. Oh! I thought I was gonna hit this and then fall down and die. I thought I got trolled, but then since you fall through the floor, you come back up here and get the checkpoint anyway. That's a, like, I guess you'd call that an anti-troll. I like that a lot. Okay, so don't. Ideally, we do not want the burning hot lava to hit my head. Nope. So we gotta do little spin jump. I swear I'm not holding it any longer than I need to, but maybe I am. No, I was so close. It made me nervous because I didn't think the platform was coming back around, but I should know that obviously the platform is coming back around. That's like the whole shtick of this level. It's the whole gadget or shtick. What is the word I'm looking for? Okay. I disagree. Okay, jump on the fire flower. Oh. Okay, I thought because I'm not used to the wrap that I was gonna go up and over this, but instead I'm going to jump up here and it's gonna pop me out here. I'm gonna land on this and then I have to jump on this and do a big spring jump over the lake of fire. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go! 3 levels in the books. Am I good at this? I might be good at this, you guys. Just saying. Alright, next level is called Thwomp Traps. Okay, we got slippery physics, which I do not like. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, so they move really fast once they're baited out. But it's still kind of hard to time it. And the slippery physics are not helping. Well. Nope. Man, I'm having a lot of trouble timing that jump. I'm just a little bit behind. Okay, that's progress. Okay, now what do I do here? What in the world? Not sure how I'm supposed to get through there. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well today. For anybody who is just tuning in, my name's Sean. I go by PNW Sean on the YouTube and Twitch machines. We are playing Chicanery, the beginner-friendly edition, which is a Super Mario World ROM hack. I'm about 11 levels deep. I think there are 17 regular levels and then 23 total. Okay, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Okay. Okay, so that was too fast. So I have to bait the first one to get him moving. Bait the first one to get him moving. And then... I have to almost like... Not stop, but like stutter step while I'm underneath there. Okay, so he's going. Okay, stutter step. There you go. Oof. Okay. So that was correct. I have to... bait out the first one, and then I kind of have to not stop altogether, but then stutter step so that the other one has time to get out of my way. Okay, so he's going. Okay. Oh, okay. So I have to land on that, and then not wait on it, but immediately jump to the right to catch the motion activated thwomp on his backswing. Okay. It's harder than it looks. But yeah, I hope everybody newly joining us is having a good Friday. I certainly am. I feel like I'm in the holiday spirit. Got Hanukkah coming up in a couple days. Christmas is around the corner. Probably gonna go get a tree soon with the wife and kiddo. Maybe make some holiday cookies with the wife and kiddo this weekend. Got my kiddo more or less the gifties that we're gonna get him for the holiday. I think for Hanukkah, we're gonna give him some Hanukkah books, and he'll get one for each night of Hanukkah to open and read. And I can't take credit for those. My wife picked all those out, and they all look delightful. And in terms of Christmas, some of the family members have started sending him some stuff, like some clothes, and he'll get a Mario Kart Hot Wheels racing set and some little Hot Wheels Mario cars, which will be cool. And he's actually really getting into and excited about about Pokemon. So he always pretends that he has this marble set, and he always pretends that the marbles are little Pokeballs for different Pokemon. So we got him some little action figurines of Pikachu and Squirtle and Charmander and Bulbasaur, like the main original OG Pokemon starters, and also a toy with the Gengar Ghost, which he really likes. And then they have Pokeballs that you can put them into and wear on a belt around your waist. So I think that he's going to be pretty excited about that. So I'll be excited to see him open those, because I'm sure he'll go bananas over them. Okay, so that guy moves fast, and sometimes I get to jibber jabbering, and I'm not paying attention as much as I should be to what I'm doing. Stutter step. But yeah, so that's what we're doing for him for the holidays, and we'll probably get a tree this weekend and such. And I got my wife a Steam Deck for the holiday. She wanted to play some Resident Evil and some Baldur's Gate on it. She has tried a little bit of both so far. I'm sure she'll get more heavily into it as she has it for a little bit longer. But she's very excited about that. She kind of knew that's what I was going to get her for Christmas, and I wasn't going to make her wait all the way until Christmas, knowing that was just like, sitting in a box in the house. So I figured we'd let her enjoy that early, and I think that was the right move. For anybody who wasn't here at the beginning of the session, I was watching the Game Awards last night, and one of the things that her and I are both pretty excited for is the Resident Evil 9 Requiem coming out in February. I think her and I are going to make a little date night out of it when it comes out and play that. And they announced at the Game Awards that in a trailer that Leon from the original games and Resident Evil 4 and such will be featured prominently in the game. And in the trailer, Leon gets to chainsaw a zombie, which feels... I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this jump. But Leon gets to chainsaw a zombie, which seems pretty poetic given the events of Resident Evil 4. I won't say anything else, just in case anybody here hasn't played it, but if you haven't played Resident Evil 4 and you're into Resident Evil games, especially with a little bit more of an action tilt to them, you would probably really enjoy it. The remake for Resident Evil 4 came out not too long ago, and although I didn't play it, it did look very good. Oh, I gotta do little jumps. Little jumps. Too fast. Whoops. Oh, see, that's going to be difficult for me because I'm going to have to let go. I do a lot better when I'm able to hold the jump button than when I have to let go of it and just go bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Well, those things, they go back to where they started really fast, which makes this a little bit more difficult. Stutter step. Something that I really like about these Kaizo hacks is that it definitely provides more of a challenge in these Mario games than you could ever get in any of the, you know, like vanilla Nintendo produced games. And don't get me wrong, they've had some, like, you know, I feel like some bonus levels in some games that, like, that have been really fun. Dang it. But nothing that rises to the difficulty of these hacks and games. And the added challenge does add a lot of replay value, which I really like. Because there's opportunity for people to do really fun, creative things with the hacks and to do speed runs and such, which I really enjoy. Okay, stutter step. Got to do a big jump there. All right, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. Just a moment. Gonna use the restroom. And I will return in just a moment. Thanks for waiting. Appreciate that. All right. We got our ginger snap cookies from downstairs. We used the bathroom. We're hydrated. Let's do this. Stutter step. That's tough. right into the boiling hot... It's not magma, I don't think. Tar? Is it tar? I always, for some reason on that one, want to do a double jump. Instead of just doing a full jump. Okay, went too fast on that one. Oops. I don't know why he was running there. Oops. Okay. Let's try it again. You. I don't know what I thought I was pressing down, but maybe I wasn't. Nope. Okay. Stutter step. It's hard because I don't want to keep going forward and hit the block that is gonna hurt me at the top, but you kind of just have to do it. Oops. Too fast. Stutter step. A diabolically placed damage block. Why is this so hard for me? Well. All right. Okay. Okay. No! I keep panicking at that part, and I feel like it's not even that hard. I feel like I'm just making it harder than it needs to be. Definitely, I think making that harder than it needs to be. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna have to start talking my way through it because I keep forgetting. Okay, so bounce on him, up and over, down, jump, hold down, jump, hold down, jump. Okay, stutter. Then we're gonna do big bounce, little bounces. Okay, now I'm gonna have to jump out and jump over that guy. I'm so angry. I just... I knew exactly what was coming. I knew exactly what I needed to do, and then I did not the thing that I needed to do. Okay, down, jump, jump. Stutter, jump. And I even keep trying to do too big of a jump right there, which is annoying. Jump, jump. Die in lava. Stutter, jump. Oy vey. Am I regressing? Maybe. Am I happy about it? No. Does that make the game more fun? It does not. Should I stop? Regressing? Yes. Playing the game? No. Okay. Little jumps. Or little jumps straight into the boiling hot oil, tar, whatever it is. I think I was holding jump. So the only reasonable conclusion for what happened there is that the game cheated and this is not fair. Can we all gel with that? I don't know why that is not a difficult part, and I am making it a very difficult part. It was exciting for me at the Game Awards yesterday to see that that Larian is making a new game. The same company that made Baldur's Gate 3 specifically. I guess the combat and the rules of combat and like movement economy are different, but it should still be a sprawling RPG tabletop-esque classic, which I don't know why the screen didn't scroll there. What was that? But I am very excited about it, and I'm curious to see if the I'm curious to see if people will be as excited going into this game as they were about Baldur's Gate 3. Because Larian has built up, I think, a lot of goodwill with a lot of... I mean, people that like D&D already are in. But I'm curious if No! Why did I... But I'm curious to see if people who are not into, like, tabletop RPGs, D&D, adjacent things, are going to line up to play this new Divinity game. Because, like, the trailer, man, was, like... The trailer was absolutely wild. Like, there was a guy getting burned alive at the stake in some sort of, like, pagan ritual, and he was, like, screaming and on fire, and people were, like, dancing and celebrate that he was being lit on fire in this trailer, and, like, people were, like, getting drunk, and while they were getting drunk, they were vomiting, and then they showed the vomit fall on the ground, and then a pig ate the vomit, and, like, people were, like, naked and having sex in front of this, like, effigy as it burned this guy alive, and then, like, his innards, like, spilled onto the ground and summoned some kind of, like, hole into, like, hell, or some spawned some, like, demon spawn beasts. It was parts of it were, like, pretty honestly, like, pretty shocking, pretty gross. And I'll be curious to see if people are turned off by how weird the trailer was, or if they'll be like, oh, it's Larian. These are the Baldur's Gate guys. This is clearly going to be good, and who cares about if this trailer was, like, you know, who cares that this trailer was, like, super gory and disgusting and at some points, like, kind of disturbing, honestly. Like, I'm sure the subject matter won't be everybody's cup of tea, but I mean, it's Larian, they made Baldur's Gate. I think a lot of people are going to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I can understand why, if anybody was kind of, like, grossed out or turned off by that trailer. But I think that, you know, I'm not sure if Larian was trying to make, if they were trying to, with Baldur's Gate, to make a D&D type game that appealed to the masses, and now that they had this, like, colossal, like, commercial success, if they're like, cool, now we can really make the game we want. We can make it weird and gross and gory, and we just, like, we can just make it however we want. What? I jumped. Ugh. Okay. Jumping off the top of a vine should not be that difficult. But for me, it is. I'm the timing of holding down the spin jump button to do that part is way more difficult than it looks. I don't know if I'm getting better or not, but it certainly feels like this level doesn't feel harder than some of the levels at the beginning of the game, and that just may be that may just be I'm getting used to this game and to games like this. Or I don't know if the difficulty level is staying the same, or I don't know, but... Or maybe they're just like, because it's a beginner edition, they're just like... They're not really making it like super harder on each level, but just like introducing new quirks and mechanics in each level, while the difficulty level stays roughly the same. Not sure. But the fact that we haven't even made it to the checkpoint on this is a little bit frustrating. Slide, slide, jump, stutter. Okay, this feels good. Okay, okay. Okay. No! I was in there! They move back so fast. Slide, slide, jump, stutter. Okay, here we go. It's like... I feel like I need to, instead of just trying to get in the door right away when I get there, that I almost need to bait it out again. So that I can have more time to just like leisurely go into the door. Come on. I almost wonder if I shouldn't just immediately do a spin jump. Like, as soon as I jump on it. I think that's what I'm going to try next time I get over there. Okay. I am pressing up. What in the world? It's like it won't register. It's like it won't register me pressing up unless I'm sitting exactly still, which is hard because I have the slipping ice physics. The new title of the stream should be Can Bad Gamer Who Is Bad Go Indoor? Can Bad Gamer Who Is Bad do literally the simplest thing in Super Mario World, which is to press up and go indoor? Really rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Well, poop on a stick. What's annoying is that sometimes when you hold down that, when you try to re-grab that jump button, it's almost like it doesn't give a full jump the first bounce after you re-grab. It's almost like it takes an extra bounce for it to get up to speed where it'll do that full send bounce jump, which is annoying. Okay. Oh my gosh, why is this the hardest thing that I've ever done in my entire life? Yaha! Woohoo! We are in the door, and that deserves a cookie. You might say, what does it taste like? Does it taste like gingerbread? No. No, it doesn't. It tastes like success. That's what it tastes like. Do you know what success tastes like? Because I do. All right. All right, let's do this. Okay. Oh boy. That's gonna be tough. Oh no, you have to jump short. Okay, here we go. Let's try it again. Okay, we got to do kind of a little jump there. Get up. Ah. Ooh, boy, I'm gonna have to go faster than that. Oh no. Okay, so I'm holding down and I have to keep my ice physics momentum going. Boy, that's gonna be tough. Well, for anybody new who has just joined us, thanks for watching. We are playing Chicanery, which is a Super Mario World ROM hack. Basically, somebody's gone in and taken the assets and the sprites and the physics from Super Mario World, the original game, and changed it into something else entirely, and far more difficult as well. Oh boy. Okay, well we gotta look at the lore at least, so that's good. Jump, keep my ice momentum going, and then fall into the hot, boiling pit of oil? I don't think it's magma. I think it's oil or tar. Who's to say? But hope everybody's having a good Friday, and thanks for everybody who is tuning in. We are, I think 11 or 12 levels deep. This hack apparently has 17 normal levels and then 23 total, including like bonus and secret levels. Frankly, I don't know if we'll beat it today, but we're making good progress. Dang it. I have to do a big jump, but not like a really big jump. Yep, you understand? Okay. Too fast. Nope. Okay. That. Shoot the guys. Shoot. This is my first time, at least not today, but this playthrough is my first time playing a Kaizo hack, so I have a new obsession is what I'll say. There we go. And anybody who's in the chat there, if you feel like the game audio is too loud, please let me know. Or if it's not loud enough, let me know. I think what I'm supposed to do here is big jump, and then big jump, which will get me right over the top. Audio's good. Thank you, Puss. Appreciate that. Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Hope you're having a good Friday. Well, shoot. Yeah, so I think that ideally I want to get 3 big bounces here. And then get over the top without hitting that death block. And that'll give me like optimum speed. Or I can just do this. Nope. All right. But yeah, we're about 12 levels deep. There's supposedly 17 normal levels and 23, including the bonus and like secret levels. We'll see how far we get today. All right. See, that is ideally how you want to do it, I think. Okay, up. Oh man, so I gotta slide under there as well. That's gonna be tough. It's hard to keep that momentum going. Nope. Double clutched it. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. The Friday is my day off from work, so I will generally be streaming sometime in the morning or around midday on Fridays. So appreciate the follow. And thanks for tuning in. And if you want to know when I'm live next time, just you know, turn on those alerts, and you'll know when I'm going live. Although if you don't want to do that, totally get it. I personally don't have a ton of alerts going on my phone, so you'll hear no pressure from me. Dang. The music in this game slaps. I know it's like, you know, all music probably from other games, but still. Feels good. What? Where did it go? Oh, did I shoot a fireball at it? I think I had plenty of time there, but then I had plenty of time there, but I shot a fireball at the shell, which caused it to incinerate, which does not really help me. Not great. It cracks me up because when Mario falls into the boiling hot magma, he turns sideways like, ugh, it hurts, ugh. Poor guy. I'm subjecting him to so much pain. And if I were him, I'd be probably pretty mad about it, if I'm being honest. Dang, I probably could have just gone right over the top there. Let's see if I can just do the big bounce method. Nope. Just not quite far enough. Nope. Yeah, I think... I mean, I can try to do that big jump, but I think that honestly the, like... I can do that sometimes, but I think the more consistent method is just... I think the more consistent method is to just jump, land on the ground, and then do a little jump to get it. Like that. This is a level where my claw grip is really important. Dang, too high. Ah, because yeah, I think once I get to that pipe, I have to not only let go of the down button, but I have to almost have to run a little bit more so I can get a little bit more momentum up and keep my speed going. Otherwise, that thwomp is gonna outpace me. Like that, see? Ah! And then I gotta hit down and get underneath and then do another spin jump onto the thwomp, and I have a strong suspicion that there might be one more obstacle after that, or it could be the end of the level. Dang. All right. Piranha plant. Okay. Yeah, I'm a big fan of, at this beginning part, instead of trying to do the full send jump, doing a little jump, then giving myself the time to jump. Sometimes it just feels like I should just get right on the edge there and keep going. Remember how earlier I said when I was playing this level that I didn't feel like the difficulty was that high? Well, that was a lie. I love the beat has just got like the smallest amount of stank happening, and it goes like and I love that part. It reminds me of like the song Push It real good, push it, ooh, push it, da na na na. That's hard too, because if I, at that one part, if I jump too high, I'm gonna go up over the transparent ceiling and get stuck right here. Run. Dang. That, my friends, is what we call a choke. Big time choke job. No, I didn't get enough speed. Not enough speed. Okay. All right. Run. No! Alright, here we go. I feel like maybe we're getting better at this? Or maybe not, who's to say? Not fast enough. Here we go. Run. I keep wanting to bounce back after hitting that for some reason, thinking that I need to like get back to bop the shell. And I don't think that's the case. I don't think I need to do that. Oh, I keep hitting the fireball button, which is not great because keep hitting the fireball button, which is not great because I need to not break the shell. Not fast enough. Okay, run. Oh, we were so close. Okay. Too high. All right, here we go. Nope. Nope. All right, so we gotta bounce off him, big bounce, little jump, 2 fireballs, down, up, little jump. Run, down. I swear I was not pushing up there, but clearly the game disagrees. good. At this first part, I almost don't need to use anything but spin jump. Although it is harder to get up to get that on-off block with the spin jump. So that's something to take into consideration. Run. Okay, jump. Nope. That part is just really hard. Anything that involves me having to change directions, pick up a shell, throw the shell, and then keep going, and squat down, and maintain momentum is not ideal. Too high. Run. It's not easy. Maybe a beginner's edition, but it's not easy. Okay, so the trick is, I don't know. I don't know what the trick is. I almost feel like I don't even want to... I don't feel like I even want to hold the shell, because I feel like if I hold the shell, then that's gonna cause me to have to release and re-grip the run button. And the run button is also my fireball button, so that's going to make it really difficult to kick the shell, keep running, and not throw a fireball and hit it. That just feels like too many things happening at once for me. Or maybe I could just try being better at the game. I don't know. That is not a solution that I had considered previously, but maybe I could just try being better. So maybe I'll try that next time. Dang. I don't know if it looks hard to you, but it's harder than it looks. Dang. Did it again? I don't quite know the best way to approach that exact spot. And I feel like I'm close, but I'm not there yet. That was it! That was it! I just needed to spin jump. Ah, so close. Okay, we are slowly getting closer. Dang, too early. Tried to spring up too early. Okay, over. Alright, so I need to spin jump little, spin jump big, get the flower, boom those guys, jump over the phallic symbol, hit the on switch, do a jump, boom boom. Okay, so bounce, bounce, get the fire flower, 2 balls, jump over the phallic symbol, hit the on switch, spin jump, hit those 2 guys, down, up, down, up. Oh no! No way! No way I have to do that. Oh boy. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to lose my power up or what I'm supposed to do there. I mean, I have to at least get hit once, but am I supposed to wait for it to completely be gone, or am I supposed to try to slide underneath the gap? I don't even know, man. That's rough. And also makes me feel like I'm not going fast enough at all in this level. Ooh, boy. Okay, so I'm gonna have to essentially do a full send jump, but then just do little jumps until I get to the end. Okay, and I also need to make sure that I'm not doing full send jumps on those yellow blocks at the end so that I have more time. Run down. No! I like how whenever I die at this beginning part, the word retry glitches out, and then the letter Y is just like on top of the fire flower's head. Dang, I almost saved that. Fire flower, boom boom. Okay, so 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump, fire flower, boom, jump over the phallus, hit the on switch, bounce on him, boom boom, down, up, up. Let's go! Let's go. Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. Okay, so we finished Thwomp Traps, and now we're gonna go to the main world. The one up. Okay. Okay. Okay, so there's fish, but there's no water. If there's more... Okay, I see. I see what's happening. Oh boy. This is gonna be something. What? Huh? Oh, I see. Okay, so am I supposed to get that? Am I supposed to get that? I'm so confused. Okay, I don't think that I need to spin jump here. I see what's supposed to happen there. Okay. Good thing is, I don't have to use a claw grip here because no spin jumping is required. Ugh. Oh, I see. I need to hit that. I need to hit that, but I need to keep the block with me because I have to take it up top. I understand. Oy vey. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Alright. Grab that faster, hit that, jump. Oh, so close. Well, for everybody who's newly tuning in, my name is Sean. I go by PNW_Sean on the YouTube and Twitch. Thanks for tuning in. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. We are playing the Super Mario World hack known as Chicanery. Poorly. This is my first time playing a Kaizo hack, and I am quite enjoying it. Oh, so close. I was able to jump too high that time. I see the fishes, and I'm mildly concerned that I'm gonna have to swim in this level, and I hate swimming. This level's pretty cool, though. Nope. Mario swimming is absolutely the worst. There was a level earlier in the hack, Cheese Queens, that required you to hit a button to turn the swimming on and off. So you hit a button and it would change from normal physics to swimming physics, and it might have been the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Wait, where'd it go? Probably the level that I've liked the least so far in this hack. There's supposedly 17, I believe, normal levels in this hack, quote unquote, and then there are 23 total, so there's a few like secret and bonus levels. I think this is number 12 or 13 maybe, so we're getting there. Grab it, get up there, hit that again, and I keep missing it because why would I want to hit the block and do what the level wants you to do? Where's the fun in that? Okay. Nice. Okay, show me a checkpoint. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna jump on here, and then to get that going, and then immediately jump up here, and then I think I have to immediately jump off and go over the top. Oh, okay. I was expecting to have to land on the platform. Ooh, boy. Not fast enough. Okay. Anything where you have to jump off ropes or vines, I find to be really hard. Oh, okay, so I gotta just wait for that one to go. Nope. Okay, jump, jump. Nope. It does a little limp, like, ugh, to get up and over the top. That one little... Okay, here we go. Okay, I gotta stop trying to run off of that. I have to get onto the platform and wait. But I also have to keep moving a little bit. Oh, that was faster than I expected. Okay. Nope. Well, we've been going for about 3 hours now. I think that I'm gonna give it my best effort to beat this level, and then I think I'm gonna call it quits for today, because I do have some chores and things that I do have to get done today. So I think I'm gonna give this level my best effort for a little while longer, and then probably call it a stream, but feel free to hang until then. Oof. Okay, so I have to do a flaccid jump. Flaccid jump off the turtle. Nope. Okay, whoop. 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 Oh gosh, it like... it moves and falls before you even like have a chance to do anything. You really have to just like touch it and jump, honestly. Nope. Oof. Well, hope everybody's having a good day. The weather around here has been kind of crazy. There's been so much rain that in and around the King County, like Western Washington, there's been a bunch of flooding and people have had to evacuate. Luckily, that hasn't really affected our neighborhood or anything, but some of the more like rural and areas have had a lot of trouble. So it's been kind of crazy around here. Okay, is there another... Okay. Alright, second checkpoint. Let's go. Alright. We are doing things. Okay, now I'm gonna need my claw grip because we're spin jumping. Oh my, okay. Okay, so. Okay. Oof. Okay. We're doing it. That was good progress. Okay. Little jumps. Oof. It's moving so fast that, like... You heard about the floods? Yeah, there's been a lot of that going around. They've had to evacuate entire cities and towns at this point. The like Army Corps of Engineers has had to like take over the running of dams, and it's been crazy. Luckily, it's just been, you know, just real wet, a lot of rainy roads, but hasn't really affected our house or area too badly, which is good. But a lot of other areas of the country are getting crazy snow right now, so it's kind of just like a crazy weather week. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, are you up in Alaska? Cheese Queens? Oh, that's cool. Which part? You don't have to say, but yeah, I have some family up in Alaska, so that's cool. And my roommate in college was actually from Alaska. Funny story, when I was much younger, going into college near Anchorage, yeah. When I was much younger and getting ready to go into college, they sent us our roommate assignments and then sent us contact info, like our email addresses for whoever we were going to be rooming with at the school that I was at, and they sent me my roommate's info, and it said that he was from a place called Eagle River AK, which I don't know why, but in my brain I decided that was Arkansas. Let's go! I decided that was Arkansas instead of Alaska, so I was like, hey man, how is it living in the South? Like, what do you do down there for fun? Like, what do you think about it? And yeah, I feel like it's an easy mistake to make, but he's like, yo, dude, do you mean South Alaska? He's like, I'm from Alaska. Like, what are you talking about, man? So we got off on a good foot. He obviously thought that I was a very, very smart person. Oh, thanks for following, Cheese Queens. Appreciate that. Yeah, these sorts of things happen when you haven't traveled much. But yeah, he was a good dude, and we got along really well, and got along swimmingly. But that beginning was pretty funny. Thanks for following. I go by PNW_Sean on the Twitch and the YouTube machine. I'm trying to be better about posting my VODs on YouTube. I'll be posting this one up if you want to watch it later. I am going to probably call the stream there. I've been going for just over 3 hours now. Appreciate you watching. I'll usually be streaming sometime like later morning or midday on Fridays. And so I anticipate be back next week. Really nice talking to you. And thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all next week. Bye. You too.